And welcome back. Well, if you've ever been to a Packers game at Lambeau Field, there's a pretty good chance that you have tailgated a time or two. Mm-hmm. Well, there is one tailgate party that you can go to that helps our disabled veterans.
Yeah, joining us now is Matt Kempinen, the Senior Vice Commander of the DAV Department of Wisconsin, and he's also with the DAV Chapter 3. Yes. Good morning to you, Matt. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, our pleasure. Let's talk a little bit about, first, for those who may not be familiar with the DAV as an organization, give us a synopsis of who you are and what you do.
Yeah, well, we're the Disabled American Veterans. We are nationally chartered, so that means we fight for legislation, and we go before Congress, and we tell what the veterans want, you know, after we vote for it. We empower veterans to live high-quality lives by supporting them with claims, legislation. We do our transportation program is the biggest thing that we do. We transport veterans to and from their VA appointments. Locally, though, is what matters in the area to the people, because we help veterans when they fall on hard times. Like if a veteran loses his job or her job and it takes a couple months to get back to work, we'll help them out with their rent, we'll help them out with their utilities, help them get back on their feet so they're not struggling, kind of help ease that burden.
Now, this year you have been at the Bart Starr Plaza Tailgate parties. Tell us what you're doing there to help out veterans.
Well, the only way we help out veterans is to raise money to be able to provide the help that we do. Whether it's buying transportation vans or helping them through their rent and stuff. So what we do is we go to the tailgate party and we raffle off a jersey or some other item, and all 100% of that proceeds go to our chapter, and then that money is then used back. 100% of that money is put back in our community.
How did these events all get started? How did you find your way into the tailgate craze?
Well, about 6 years ago, Dick Marbs, a past national commander and a very high figure in our chapter. Yep, him and met with Brad Foytek of the PMI, and they made together, said, hey, why don't you come in, we'll use, we'll raffle stuff off and give you the proceeds. And it's been going on for about 6 years now, and we've raised over $32,000.
Wow.
So it's really
fantastic.
How do the veterans participate at the Bart Starr Plaza tailgate party?
Well, at the bar, they buy raffle tickets. Myself and 2 other DAV members, we go and we help sell those raffle tickets, and we talk about what we do, and we explain how we help veterans and why we're there. And most time the other veterans, I'm a vet, let's help the vets. Or we have people that have family members of veterans, say my mom's a veteran, my dad's a veteran, my cousin here, that goes towards vets. And that's the biggest thing, is that it's just donation, buying raffle tickets, and that's a simple thing to it.
I know the services, and when you talk about them a little bit, Matt, they may seem like just little small everyday things that probably we oftentimes take for granted, but some of these things are pretty critical for these veterans that you're serving.
Yeah, actually, our senior vice commander, I tell this story at the Bart Starr Plaza because it's very important. Our senior vice commander, by the name of Danny Diebold, 3 years ago he moved here with his family. And in the middle of December he was homeless, living in his car with his kids and his wife. He came to the DAV, we helped him, we put him in a hotel for a week so that way he could look for a place. When he found his place, we paid his first month's rent, we paid his deposit, and now 3 years later he's volunteering, doing everything that he's our senior vice commander. So he's a true blue success story of how the DAV has helped a veteran, and that veteran is now paying it forward, helping other veterans, because it is a circle of life kind of organization.
Yeah, bringing it full cycle.
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay, so all you have to do if you want to get involved is go to the Bart Starr Plaza tailgate party, which is right in front of the Rush Center. They have that tailgate party at before every home Packers game. Let me tell you, it's a lot of fun. It really is. So.
All right. Matt, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for more on the details on the event. We're going to be right back after this break.